Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. "57 degrees here at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park up in North Naples, Florida. Gorgeous morning. Beautiful blue sky. Just keeping my eye to the ground here. Looking for some seashells. For some fun little seashells, something interesting. Roy's behind me, sitting on the beach, up in his usual spot. Another glorious morning. Good news, they're taking the red warning flags down here at the park. No signs of any red tide today. No signs of any red tide this morning here at Delnor-Wiggins. Hallelujah to that, huh? Can take a nice deep breath. Love it. But of course, we all know that could change. But for now, we're looking good here. Turn around here and give you a look up to the north. Ooh, bunch of little sandpipers just flew in here. Just flew in, landed in front of me. Good morning. Think we're in good shape today.
Yeah, smells good.
They were taking all the red flags down, so that's a good sign. I do see a few little dead fish on the beach, but it looks like they've been here for a while. Looks like the Rangers did a really good job, though, cleaning up here. But look at that. Look at that clear blue sky today. Look at that. Wow. To the east, looking over to the east. Few little patchy clouds out in the Gulf, up to the north, to the west, down to the south, but right here in North Naples, nice clear sky, absolutely gorgeous. We're at high tide right now. So as that tide starts to go out, maybe we'll Find some nice little treasures again today. Found some nice moon shells yesterday. The day before, I've had some good luck shelling. Finding some of my favorites. That always makes my day. Love to see some of our dolphin friends out here. Our friends Pete and Nancy are here. They went up to Wiggins Pass. They went up to the north end of the park to beat me up there to look for shells. They're going to try and outshell me. Hey, today's a big day, a big holiday. Who knows what today is? What holiday is today? Today is Festivus. Happy Festivus. I'm guessing a couple of you will know what Festivus is. Festivus from the old Seinfeld show. I don't know if you can see the little sandpipers flying around here. They come and go. There's a big group of them, big flock of them, just kind of making their way down the beach here. On the beach, they're just running all around in front of me. Those little devils, those little critters. They're all running up onto the beach, heading for higher ground. I'm not really seeing many seashells here. Just a couple. All it takes is one, though. There doesn't have to be a lot. I remember walking the beach one morning and just way up on the beach, all by itself, early in the morning, picked up a big lightning whelk shell, a really nice lightning whelk. No other shells around it. I just happened to be at the right place at the right time. The sun wasn't even up yet. That's why I was so lucky to get it. I miss my early morning walks, getting out here early in the morning for sunrise. Those won't be happening until April, probably around towards the end of April. I'll be able to start coming out earlier again. Nice and flat out there. If a dolphin was to come by, if I was paying attention and looking out there, should be able to see them pretty easily. Being high tide, the water's kind of deep here, which gives them the opportunity to get in close to shore. But I don't know what the fish situation is here. With that red tide, there might not be a lot of fish around here for them to chase. Gorgeous up to the north. Gorgeous. There's a little pile of shells down here, but little olive shell sitting on top. An old olive. Big hole in the top of it. Almost looks like a whistle. Oh, darn gimbal. Hang on, folks. This darn gimbal has been just wreaking havoc with me lately. Hang on, we're gonna spin around here. It's not. Hang on, folks. Sorry about that. Sorry for the roller coaster ride. I don't know what's going on. I've got to get online and do a little research here. Might have to do an update on the gimbal. Hang on. Nope, it's not. It's not letting me reset here. Darn it. There's a lot of little shells, nice little pile of shells here I wanted to look at. I might have to reset the gimbal and start another live feed. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. I'm going to try it one more time here. One more time. Hang on, folks. Keep your fingers crossed. It's not working. It's not working. Here we go. Come on. We might have got it. Might be temporary. Sorry about that. It's live. You never know. You know, that's what happens when you're live. See, what happens is now it'll work and I'll forget to go when I go home to check it out. And then when I come out in the morning, it does it again. Oh. Well, I think I'm going to head up to the north end of the park. I'm down, right about in the middle of Area 3 right now. I think I'll go to the north end of Area 2, down to the ramp. And I'll turn around. Charlene, good morning. All my other friends out there, all my other beach family. Good morning, everybody. Jackie. Good morning, Jackie dear. Rose. I don't know who all's on with us this morning here. Daryl, I'm guessing Daryl might be with us. Nice little, beautiful little scallop. Gorgeous little scallop. Another little pile here. Another little pile of shells. I'm scared to tilt that camera down. That's when it acted up, the gimbal. There's a lot of shells down there, but they're all little teeny tiny ones. Gorgeous looking up to the north there. I don't think I'm going to be stepping foot on any sandbars this morning. The tide is not, low tide is not in my favor today. It's going to be late in the afternoon here. Well, early afternoon, around 2:30, I think. Low tide. The water's still pretty cloudy down here. It's not clear. I haven't seen any fish. You know, as at the high tide, that's where you're going to see the dead fish washing up, and I have not seen any. No problems breathing. Got a little fisherman here. So obviously there's some little fish in the water swimming by. All right. Well, I think it's time to hang my U-turn here, do my U-turn. Oh, Jan, is Jan on with us? I know she was having problems typing there. Let me see what the water doesn't look that bad. It's just because it's deeper. It's a little darker here. It does not look bad. Loving this weather the past couple mornings. Just loving the blue sky. That sky is gorgeous. Hey Matthew, good morning. Oh wow, Connie, that's too bad. Jan had to wait 3 hours to see her doctor yesterday. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't know if this bird's gonna catch anything here. I think the pickings might be a little on the slim side. Beautiful though. Beautiful, beautiful. Pelican just plopped down into the water there. I heard a splash and it's like, oh, is it a dolphin? Nope. Pelican. Pelican splish splashing out there. That's a good sign. Means there's life out there in the water. Couple little ibises over here. 2 little ibises. "10 days. 10 days, man, and this ugly year is gonna be over. Love it. Oh, look who just flew in and caught up to me there. Showing off. Showing off. Good morning. Yeah, I'm up the north end of Area 3 now. The skybox over there on the right, if you squint, you can see it under the trees there. I left a lot of shark's teeth back here for you. Did you find them? Okay. I left a lot of them. Yeah, I left a lot of them. Yeah, one was, I couldn't hold one, it was so big.
How you doing this
Good, good, good. You guys, all right? Good, good, good. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they were pulling all the red flags down when I came in, so that's a good sign, yep. All right, hey, did you see any dolphins up there? Yeah, I think they booked out of here with that red tide.
Yeah, that's good though.
Yeah, I hope so. Have a good one. Let's see. Do I tilt the camera down? This little ridge line of, whoa, bunch of ibises just flew over my head. They're really hard to see up here on the beach in the shadows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Half a dozen of them. They went right over my head when I bent over. That was crazy. I thought they were attacking me. Thought I was being attacked by a bunch of ibises. I feel like I'm walking by some nice shells here this morning. I'm missing them. I'm in the shadows of the pine trees. My old eyes just don't work as well as they used to. What is that a piece of down here? Just the top of an old lightning whelk. The top of an old lightning whelk. Still cool. Ooh, look what we have here. Look what we have here. One of our great blue herons is back out on the beach. I don't know where they were at. They've been hiding on us. Nice. How you doing today? Good, my friend. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
I haven't seen these guys lately.
No, I haven't either.
Wow. Nice seeing the great blue heron out here this morning. That is awesome. Maybe we'll get lucky and see a dolphin. Maybe that's an omen. Maybe that's a good sign. Great blue herons, dolphins. Hey. Good morning. Our Wednesday morning blues. The best kind of blues to have, huh? No moon shells. I haven't seen one of my favorite little moon shells yet. I think that tide is just now starting to go out. Just turning now. You can see right where those little waves, see where those little waves build right there? That's the sandbar out there. Yeah, the water's still a little off color. Not as clear and green as it should be. patch of clouds down there to the south. Boy, that sky was beautiful yesterday. I just shared a few photos after my beach walk of that blue sky with those white clouds. Gorgeous. We just get the most beautiful sky down here. Anything exciting up there? Nothing? Just Roy? Just Roy? See you tomorrow? Nothing exciting up here at the north end, darn it. Let's keep our fingers crossed that we see a dolphin. A dolphin or 2 or 3 or 20 or 100. The water gets really shallow up here. Once you start getting up into the north end of the park, up into Area 4, that water really starts to get shallow. All new sand that was kind of pulled down from the north end of the park and dumped down here. I forget what the name of that last hurricane was that went by here. Ada? Hurricane Ada? She really changed our beach. I think that's a female name. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the manatees, if the manatees are still out here or if they're all in warmer waters now in our rivers and canals. They've moved out of the Gulf. The Gulf temperature now is 70 degrees. The lower it goes, the more that red tide, that red algae bloom doesn't like it. Does not like that colder water. Well, there's a little beauty. Really nice looking little Florida fighting conch shell. Look at the stripes on that. That is a beauty. The little Florida fighting conch. The big ones are nice, but it's fun to have some little ones too. No, thought I saw. Yeah, I think I saw that yesterday. Piece of an old banded tulip shell. Well, yesterday I was super lucky finding that angel wing shell. I don't know if it was an angel wing or a false angel wing. I Googled it and I don't know how you tell the difference. I'm going to call it an angel wing. I don't care. It was neat. It wasn't a very big one, but just finding a nice angel wing is cool. Oh, that's funny. I'm talking about angel wings, and here's one sitting on the beach. This one's a little chipped up. How funny is that? Just talking about them. And there's an old angel wing, kind of yellowed. Now that is funny. That is funny. Talk about coincidence. Wow. That was not rehearsed. I'm going to leave that here for somebody. That's a good starter angel wing. If they don't have one, it's a good first. Nice little white scallop over here. That was just too funny. I mean, I'm talking about angel wings, and I look down and I'm like, no blasted way. Yep. It's just laying there upside down right on the edge of the water. Maybe I should talk about a winning lottery ticket. I don't have any luck with that kind of stuff. I don't even mess around with it. Gambling. Once in a while I'll buy, raffle tickets or something for, charities. We're in Roy's turf now, up at the north end of Area 4. Come on, my little flippered friends, where are you? I'm thinking Pete and Nancy might be having a good time up there by Wiggins Pass. I think they might be finding the mother lode of seashells up there. Wouldn't that be something? I saw not a ton, but I saw quite a few sand dollars yesterday up there towards the north end, and I know they wanted some sand dollars. You think it's getting ready to snow here by the looks of Roy sitting here on the beach.
Hey, how you doing?
You ready for the snow?
Huh?
Are you ready for the snow? Are you ready for the snow?
The snow?
Yeah, you look like you're ready for it.
Yeah.
All bundled up, got your gloves on.
I gotta take my walk.
You gonna take a walk? Okay, don't get lost.
You know, the funny thing is,
What's
we
that?
haven't had any dolphins in about a week or so.
Yeah, since the red tide came. Maybe
Way before that.
they're staying away.
Huh?
Maybe they're staying away because of the red tide. They'll be by here today.
Today, huh?
Yeah,
Good.
I already saw a couple hundred.
Huh? Huh?
I already saw a couple hundred down there. You didn't see them?
No, not yet.
Okay, they'll be back. They'll be back.
Leaping out.
They were leaping up out of the water. Mermaids on their backs.
Can't beat that.
Oh. Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen our little dolphin friends. I think Roy needs to bring his dolphin whistle out to the beach. Sit there blowing it. That'll help keep him warm. Maybe he should bring that harmonica back out here. I think he could play that harmonica. Maybe that's what it is. The Dolphins haven't been hearing that harmonica. It's been a long time. That thing's probably full of dust. I'm going to see if I can get him to bring that to the beach tomorrow. Get the cobwebs out of it. It's good breathing exercises for him. So, anything interesting? What did you see?
On the beach.
Uh-huh.
You may have already seen it. Merry Christmas sign.
Which one?
To Southwest Florida.
Oh, she just made that this morning. I didn't see it yet.
Oh,
she said she's going to put a surprise in the sand for me.
Oh, you're like...
That's all right. I knew there was going to be something up there. I didn't know what it was going to be.
It's just beyond those ladies, and it's protected. It's
Oh, okay.
kind of
She
between-
did. She put one in the sand yesterday, and I saw it out of the corner of my eye, and then I went back and I forgot where it was.
Well, this one's good size.
Good.
Yeah. and it's
I can't wait to see it.
beautifully done. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Ho, ho, ho. Nancy, I left a message in the sand up here. She left a message in the sand for us. Can't wait to see that. They are great people, fun people. They have been checking everything out here in Naples. We're going to be going over to the zoo. I told them, when you come here, a lot of people come down here and they just think about the beach. It's like, don't forget about the Everglades. If you've never seen them, you got to just go out there and experience it at least one time. See some alligators in the wild. Get yourself on an airboat ride. Kind of a touristy thing, not cheap, but just do it. Put it on the bucket list of things to do. A swamp buggy ride, an airboat ride, and try to get on the smaller airboats. The smaller the better. The more fun you're gonna have. But get out into the Everglades. Take a drive out the Tamiami Trail, US 41. Tamiami. It was the road from Tampa to Miami. Hence Miami. It's a winding little road. Take you 40 minutes from Naples to get deep into the Everglades. Pull over. See what you can see out there. Hey Tim, pre-Christmas blizzard, yuckola. Close your eyes and pretend you're here. Listen to the waves. Look at this beautiful blue sky. I'm gonna take a walk up here higher onto the beach. See if our gopher tortoise is out. He was way back in his burrow yesterday. I haven't had a good look at the tortoise in a while. I think he's waiting until it gets warmer to come out and let the sun come up higher and warm up the air. Yeah. There's this little burrow right there. I have no idea how far back that goes, down and under. I don't see him out here. One of our friends said they think it's a male tortoise. It sure is beautiful though when you look at that blue sky. Wow. It's a piece of one. It's not a whole one. But look at that little tiny apple murex shell. That's a little baby. Little baby apple murex. How cool is that? That is neat. Well, let's see if Pete left me any shells. Let's see if Pete was kind enough to leave me any shells up here. I'm looking for my message in the sand. Looking for the shells, looking for my message. Okay, where is it? Nope. Somebody's initials in the sand. People have been writing in the sand up here, but where is it? Maybe it's higher up on the beach. How could I miss it? Oh, there it is. Darn it, it's in the shade. You can't see it. You can't see it because it's in the shade here. You can kind of make it out. It says, Merry Christmas, Southwest Florida Television, Beach Friends. Okay, Merry Christmas, Southwest Florida Television, Beach Friends, from Pete and Nancy from Illinois. Nice. Nice, nice. Maybe the sun will come out. We'll get a little better look at it. How sweet. Merry Christmas, everybody, from Pete and Nancy. I love it. And they are just ahead of me. They are just ahead of me on their way back. On their way back. Let's see how they did with their shell collecting. That was sweet. Southwest Florida Television Beach Family. There's the artist up there on the beach. There's the artist. You got one.
It's a little broken, but I'm still happy. It's okay.
It's better than no sand dollar.
That's right. Did you see a little message?
I did. We saw it's right in the shadow now of a big tree. It was hard to see.
That's okay. We'll put on the sun next time.
There you go. It'll be in the sun eventually.
Look at his bag.
What did he find? What'd you find? Oh, you found a bag full of shells. Somebody gave you a bag of shells. I like it. I put that there for you yesterday. What, did they find anything really cool?
A lot of fighting conchs.
Fighting conchs?
Yep.
How about moon shells or
Yes.
lace murex?
Olive shells.
Nice.
We saw Kevin.
Kevin's up there. Was he working or
No, he's
playing?
off. He's just
Okay.
playing today. But yeah, this was a good find for me.
Nice. Yeah, no, you're lucky. You got your... You'll find more of them.
I told you I'm not going back on Monday. So.
Huh?
I'm not going back on Monday.
You're not leaving? You're going to stay here?
Yep.
In case you guys are wondering, in case you're wondering what Santa Claus does before Christmas Eve, there you go. He comes to Naples and enjoys the beach. He's out doing some shelling now. Getting ready for the big night. But even Santa likes coming out and enjoying the fresh air. I mean, after all, he's got all his elves making all the toys for the kids. Probably some of the kids looks like they're going to be getting some seashells from Delnor-Wiggins in their stockings. We're spying on you. It is. $70 degrees. Not yet. I wanted all the little kids to see what Santa does before Christmas Eve. He goes shelling at Delnor-Wiggins. Yeah, we got to get you a hat tomorrow. Perfect. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, we got to get a Santa hat on him.
We have one in the suitcase.
We got to do that.
He's gonna wear it tomorrow
That'll be perfect.
with his Santa shirt.
Perfect. Yeah, there's Kevin. Kevin. What's up, Mr. Kevin?
No fish today.
No fish. I love it. No red flags either. They yanked the red flags down. The water's looks a little better up here than it does down to the south.
Just that have no sense. You look at the first air, you know?
Yeah.
Makes 100% better.
Yeah. Just being able to breathe.
Yep.
All we need now are some dolphins. Saw a great blue heron back at the beach. Hadn't seen them for a while.
I haven't either, actually. I'm
They're-
just 2 or 3 once in a while in the morning.
Yeah, but
I think they go someplace and hang around for a while. And
here
it's
not.
tired
Oh,
and come
there it
down.
goes. Yeah, there it goes. That might be
Oh, wow, that's it.
it out there.
Bird on a wing.
Bird on, yeah. Anything good up there? Any shells or anything? I figured the great blue heron. Maybe we'll see some dolphins.
We'll see. Later.
Later, Gator. Yeah, I looked out and it looked like the great blue heron was out flying north, way out over the Gulf. So the shelling wasn't that great this morning up here at the pass. Maybe I got them all yesterday. That is impossible. Absolutely impossible. There's plenty of shells to go around here for everyone. Every day it's a new day. Bet you I'll find something. I'll bet you I'll find something if I look close. No guarantee, but it's always worth a try. I hear an osprey. See if anything gets caught up around these old trees. See, when it's nice and bright, makes it a lot easier. When you're in the shade, it's hard to see everything. This looks like a jumble. A jumble. Not a jungle, a jumble. Like jambalaya. You gotta remember to keep looking back for those dolphins. Well, nothing in this little pile. That tide is just going out, so see how the shells get caught up under the trees here? Right up in there. Just never know what we're gonna find out here. I mean, there could be something that's been sitting here for weeks and it just gets uncovered. Another nice little scallop shell. I love these little scallops. I love these views. Across the trees, through the trees, over the trees, under the trees. Awesome. Ooh, do I see another heron up here? I don't know if it's just a little heron, a little tricolored, or a great blue heron, but I think I spotted another heron up the beach. Hard to tell what size it is. That's a little one, a little tricolored. It looks like a little tricolored heron. All right, here's a little, it's that same little ridge of shells, that little line of shells we went through yesterday, but closer to the water, there might be something new. It definitely looks totally different than yesterday up here. The shells are all spread out. Not as thick as they were yesterday. Not as many as yesterday by far. I think I just got a whiff of that red tide, by George. It's still lurking out there in the Gulf, that's for darn sure. By no means has it disappeared. As Roy would say, it's out there skulking about. Yeah, all those shells that were out here yesterday have washed away, have disappeared. Little breeze up here. Boat heading out of Wiggins Pass there to the north. Just checking the ground here. Checking the ground. Bear with me here, give me a minute. Nothing. Nothing. Here's a really small fighting conch shell. That's a tiny one there. And you'll find them smaller than that. You'll find them a lot smaller than that. Yeah, that tide needs to go out a little further. Wow. Hey, here's something cool. Here is something neat. It's missing the tip. But here's a nice long worm shell. A nice long worm shell. Look at that. You always see the little tips on the beach, but here's the shell that's normally connected to that tip. That's very cool. The worm shell. And just walk around the corner here. Keep looking. Keep my eyes peeled. Peel your eyes. That sounds painful, huh? Good morning. How's the air out there? Good? Awesome. You might think I'm crazy, but that little bit of a difference between me and the kayaker could make all the difference in the world with the red tide. I mean, it's just out in pockets. Well, did Pete leave me anything? There's a few shells up here on the beach now. I see some pieces of moon shells. He was kind enough to leave me broken moon shells. Thank you, Pete. But I don't think he left me any. I think he's getting his eye trained. His eye is getting trained for shelling. Eyes. Let's see if he missed anything. There's not much. It's slim pickings here. Very slim pickings. Just amazing. Yesterday, just tons of stuff up here. Tons. Tons and tons and tons of shells yesterday. Ha! I found a moon shell. Wait till you see this. Look at there. Ha ha! You didn't get them all, Pete. Look at that little guy. Look at that little guy. A little baby moon shell. That's funny. Those are the hard ones to find. You're just not looking for them when they're that small. Not expecting to see one that small. Yeah, nothing like yesterday up here. Unless it was, and his bag is full. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Peter, Peter, Peter. Look what you left on the beach. A banded tulip shell. That's probably a sympathy shell he left out here for me. A little banded tulip. That's not a critter in there. That's a black shell wedged in there. A nice little banded tulip shell. He probably wasn't even looking for something like that. Still nice and wet. See, I told you I'd find something. I told you I'd find something up here. You just can't spot them all. No matter how experienced of a sheller you are, you're gonna miss something. I guarantee I missed something out here already this morning. An old part of a moon shell. Look, it's kind of like a mushroom. It's like a mushroom. Ugh. Figures. It's by a dead fish. Figures. A moon shell. All right, got me a moon. Got my moon shell. That little baby one didn't count. There's still going to be some dead fish washing up on the beach here. Fish that are just kind of caught in the tides. Dead fish floating around out there. Unfortunately. Hey. Little alphabet cone. A little alphabet. Chipped up a little bit. I'm actually going to leave it out here for somebody else, for some other soul that doesn't have an alphabet in their collection. It can be their first one. That's how I look at the shells that are imperfect. They can be their starter shell. I never forget when I first started coming out to the beach. My word, was I blown away by conch shells, by the fighting conchs. I thought those were the coolest things, man. I'm like, look at, these are so cool. And as I started coming back, this is when I started doing my live feeds. You know, I'd see them again, and more of them, and I start realizing, you know, these aren't very rare. They're beautiful, but they're very, very common shells, those fighting conchs on the beaches of Southwest Florida. Little nautilus, a nice little nautilus shell. What else do we got down here? Any little babies? Gotta look in the water here. Another piece of a worm shell over here. I'm going to show you something. I got that nice big piece of a worm shell, but there's two pieces of worm shells. But normally, looking for a big one, I can't find it. This is the end of the worm shell. You'd have that big tube, and then you'd have that little swirly thing at the end, the tip. For some little baby shells here. I saw something cool and I lost it. I looked away and looked back and couldn't find it again. Oh well. Yeah, see, here's some dead fish up in here. They're just get caught up in the tide, washing in and washing out. Looks like a little catfish. Barefoot Beach over there across Wiggins Pass. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Almost. It almost has its little swirly tip on the end. Look at that. Nice little worm shell. Very cool. Nice little worm shell. Neat. Kind of dilly-dallying here, waiting for the tide to slide out, but it's not going out as fast as I hoped. Nice little scallop, another nice little scallop shell. love to find one giant scallop shell like the size of my hand. That would be so cool. Probably don't have them here. But we do have plenty of neat looking shells, that's for sure. Pen shell over here. One of our pen shells. I'm sure if you've been out on the beaches of Southwest Florida, you've seen these big old pen shells. Look at the spikes on that thing. Look at that. You wouldn't want to be stepping on that. They bury themselves in the sand, about up to where my thumb is. That part's sticking out of the sand. The pen shell, it kind of looks like an old writing pen. That's why it's got that name, the pen shell. Like, remember, you dip that in the inkwell. That's how they got their name, the pen shell. When I'm quiet, it's because I'm looking down at the ground. Looking at the ground. I've already looked at this pile of shells now. This will be probably the third time between yesterday and today, but you know how it goes. The tide comes up, the waves push them around, and they reveal something new each time. An old olive shell. Well, that's about it, darn it. Getting out of the shell zone for now. Little snowy egrets here on the beach. Yesterday, think back, I was up here, and right in here, there was just a ton of shells all along the edge here by this little tidal pool, this little lagoon. Now Zipola. You're bagless. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I saw a bottle in a tree back there. A plastic soda bottle. Oh, back in one of the trees along the... Yeah, back in one of them. It was jammed up in there. I'm like, oh, Nana's going to find this. Yeah, it's... Oh yeah, yeah. That's a beautiful. That's a beautiful scallop. That's what I think of when I think of a seashell. It's that shape. Yeah, that's a beautiful find. Yeah.
It was just sitting there waiting for me.
I left it there for you. I put it there for you. There's a message. Go when you're walking back. There's a message in the sand. Another message for all of our beach friends. It's kind of. When she wrote it, she wrote it in the shadows, so you got to look hard.
I'll look for the message and see if there's a message in the bottle.
Message in the bottle, maybe some money, maybe some treasure. Yep, you too. See you later. I start out in the morning, it's walking on the beach, long pants on. Feels good in the morning when that breeze is blowing and it's a little chilly, but it gets hot so darn fast when I'm out here. And obviously I can't carry anything else with me. Hey, did I just see another moon shell? Did I? Or is it broken? Nope. Look at that. A little one. A little moon shell. A little moon shell. I love it. See, I walked by here earlier. Didn't see it. It's just the angle. The angle of the sun. It just changes everything. Changes everything. Looky there. Another one. A little one. Nice colors on it. Too cool. And I'm sure there's more back there that I walked right by. There's an old whelk over there, little whelk down there. Another little pen shell, that's a little pen shell over here. It's actually a nice size little, that's a nice little pen shell for a collection to add to a collection because it's so small. It's manageable, but not in my collection. Somebody else's collection. My tide is starting to recede there. Starting to see a little sand out here, a little of the sandbar. Looks great. Looking good. That water's looking better as the morning progresses. Looking better and better as the morning progresses. Water's looking real good right in here, really good. Starting to, you can see through the little waves as they curl up. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous here right now. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at that. It is beautiful right now. Beautiful. Look at the colors there. That's the green. That's the green color you want to see there. That's the good green. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. I just can't say that enough. Look at that. It excites me when the water's beautiful. I get excited. Isn't that gorgeous? A little snowy egret sitting there. That's probably going to be the thumbnail for this video you watch. That's probably going to be the thumbnail. That'll be the image you see for this video. Kind of sums it up this morning. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. What do we got up here on the beach? A cormorant? We got a cormorant up here. You don't usually see these up on the beach. You usually see them out diving for fish out in the water. A cormorant? Yep. I don't know what he's doing up on the beach. Got those web feet. He's gonna swim out. Oh, he's gonna fly away. All right. Fly away from me. I don't think we've ever seen one of those on the beach before. Got a quick glimpse at it. A quick glimpse. Ah, that was cool. That was very cool. That was neat. There you go.
Hey, there we go. Hey, good morning.
You're part of the beach friends. Yep. Hey, here we go. Now it's out in the sun. Merry Christmas, Southwest Florida Television beach friends. From Pete and Nancy. From Illinois. How's that? How's that? Thank you, Pete and Nancy. God bless you. It's fun having you down here. They've definitely enhanced Roy's beach experience while they've been here. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Remember yesterday I was talking about family portraits, how popular a spot this is for family portraits? Well, there's a family up there getting their portraits done up there. This is such a popular location for photos. Well, I am going to call it a morning here in the live feed. Thanks for tagging along with me. It is turning out to be a beautiful, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous morning here in North Naples. Look at that water. Look at that water. Thank you, Lord. We're going to have a beautiful Christmas morning, I hope, here at the beach. Beautiful Christmas morning. It's going to be a little chilly. The day after Christmas, whoo, it's going to be real chilly here on the beach. But hey, thanks for watching. Those of you that are supporters of Southwest Florida Television, thank you so much for your generosity, your kindness, your financial support. Your friendship and your financial support are what keep me coming back here in the mornings. Please, if you're not a supporter, consider becoming a supporter of Southwest Florida Television. I don't get paid to come out and do this. I put a lot of time into this page. It's more than just walking out on the beach. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, the administration side of it. So if you like what you see and you want to send a little thank you, a gratuity, look in the description of this post. You'll find a link to my PayPal account. Just click that link and it'll tell you what to do. And I appreciate it. Believe me, every dollar counts, especially right now. It's been a tough year, as you know. It's been a horrible year financially. But hopefully 2021, things are going to start turning around for all of us. Pray to God. Pray to God that happens. Look at that water. Can't get enough of it. It's amazing how quickly things can change here. All right, I'm going to call it a morning. I'm going to sign off. Have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. Stay safe. Remember the reason for the season. Remember the reason for the season. Don't lose sight of that. It's not about buying gifts for everybody. Remember the reason. Thanks for watching. Tally-ho, everyone, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.